There are thousands of religions in all different parts of the world today. Because of so many varying religious beliefs, religious groups can conflict with one another. When an individual or group of individuals is systematically mistreated in response to their religious beliefs or affiliations, it is called religious persecution or oppression. The First Amendment states, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech, or of the press, or of the right of the people to peaceably to assemble, and to petition the government for a redress of grievance. So what the First Amendment is saying is that we have the right of expressing and acting of assembly, press, religion, and speech freely.
Well, as a Christian, I don't really believe religion is the answer. It's a personal relationship with Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
So, in part of that relationship with Jesus, once you see the love he shares with you and the grace he's given you for the ongoing sins that you constantly have, and how he forgives you for that, it makes you want to grow in Christ more by trying to improve your character. And by that I mean just the relationships you have with people, because that's where your character needs the most shaping, because your pride and your fear come into play that causes you to snap at people when they snap at you, and not have grace and patience in dealing with those people, because hurt people always hurt other people, not recognizing that. So when you create that relationship with Christ, I think it causes you to grow, and you want to be able to share that experiences and how that can help others as Christ has helped you. So what's your question again? How is the best way to practice religion? I see a separation between my personal relationship with Christ and religion. I don't know what place in the world there is for religion. I do know the place there is for a personal relationship with Jesus. And I think you look for opportunities to share how Jesus has helped me when people need it, when they're hurting. You can say, well, you know, I went through that same thing, and when I asked Jesus for help, I had a relief. You know, so it's that. It comes from the best way to share it when it's most needed, based on your own personal experiences and what Jesus has done to you, for you, when someone needs it. So that's true.
No.
Answer that question.
Because if that was the case, I would not be considered spiritual. And I think spiritual means different things for different people. So, for example, I look at people and I see like the spirit of love, the spirit of God. I look at little babies and go, of course there's a God. And then I've read the Bible, and so when I think of acting in a Christian way, I think about how I treat other people, and I think about doing good in the world and making good happen and raising my children to be good people and being a good teacher. And I believe that by praying in my house, that is supporting that spiritual part of me. But that's not to say if I could find a community of churchgoers that agreed philosophically with what I need from a church, I would go, because I love that community. I just haven't found it in the Marquette area.
I mean, it doesn't really bother me as long as you don't, kind of like force it onto me. But I mean, I kind of
would say that it's impacted my life more in my history than currently. My first real experience with religion was when I was 4 years old. I was asked to be a flower girl in my aunt and uncle's wedding, and they were Catholic. So they started taking me to the Catholic church, and I just remember being really bored all the time, having to do things, and I didn't understand why I was having to do certain things. And then being in their wedding, which I liked, but then also my dad getting into a fist fight with the priest, which was really bizarre and kind of traumatizing to me. And that was kind of my whole inch, and I don't even remember why my dad got into that fight. But then we quit going completely to church. at that point, and I really didn't go to church again until I was an adult. And I went to a non-denominational church, meaning that it's a Christian church, but it doesn't ascribe to any one school of thought within that religion. And so I church hopped for a long time until I found a church downstate that I really liked. And I liked it because it was an inclusive church, and it didn't matter what your background was, what your race is. They welcomed everyone, whether you were gay, straight, transgender, and that's a rarity.
Northern Michigan University offers many spiritual growth options. Some examples are Catholic Campus Ministries, CRU, Lutheran Campus Ministries, ELCA, Muslim Student Association of NMU, Islamic Community, and Presbyterian Campus Ministries, PCM. Your religion can always be part of your life if you make it. You should not be scared to practice your religion or just be you.